Okay, this is the first tutorial in Design 101, and we're going to look at doing basic oblique shapes. And you would have already had a look at a couple of videos that explain what oblique drawing is, and we're just going to rip straight into it. I'm going to take you through step by step using this grid paper. Each grid on this paper is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, which means when you rule a line from corner to corner, each of those squares, and let me just put my ruler on here so it goes through all those corners, that angle is at 45 degrees to the bottom of the page, and so that is the depth line that we use when we're doing oblique drawing. So we're going to start, and we're going to draw 3 shapes. We're going to draw a cube, a triangular prism, and a staircase. And we're going to draw we're going to draw 2 versions of each of those shapes. One will be in cavalier and one will be in cabinet. So we're going to start off with a cube, and we're going to do that in cavalier. And you'll start by counting down 9 lines from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And counting 2 from the side, 1, 2, and that's going to be the bottom corner right there of your cube. The cube's going to be 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. So draw the front side of your cube, or the front face, I should say, of the cube, like this. Okay, there's the front face of the cube. Then you're going to use your ruler with measurements on it. You're going to put it at a 45-degree angle from that back corner, and you're going to count back 3 centimeters or 30 millimeters. See that? It's going on a 45-degree angle. I'm going to rule a 3 centimeter line. Same thing here. Like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing off this corner down here. See how I go through the squares, cut through the squares like that. That's 45 degrees. Okay, as you know, that a line like this is this line is at 90 degrees. So this line that comes along here and this line that I've just drawn, that angle is 45 degrees. I'll just label that there so you know. 45 degrees. Then I'm going to link up each of those depth lines. 1, 2, and there we have a cube. And if you measure them, it doesn't look quite right. Remember, cavalier doesn't look quite right. Cabinet format looks more accurate, but in actual fact, when you measure this, see that 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, all of these lines are 3 centimeters. Remember, a cube has the same, all the edges on a cube are the same. So then from that bottom corner there, we're going to drop down 6 squares, and we're going to do a cube in cabinet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we're going to draw the front face. 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Oh, I'll just pop that up. This time the depth lines are going to be a little bit different. They're going to be 1.5 centimeters. Because remember, cabinet is half the depth. There. 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 There we go. Okay, so I'm going to label this at the top. You need to do the same. Cube, underline. Okay. This one here is cavalier. This one here is cabinet. Once you've done that, we're going to do a triangular prism. By the way, feel free to pause at any time if you need to spend a little bit of time getting your shapes right. And we're going to start the triangular prism 5 centimeters from the front corner of the cube here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just mark that. The base of the triangular prism is going to be 4 centimeters. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just roll up that base. Then you're going to count up. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 high, 3 centimeters high. Notice the way I'm holding my ruler, I've got my hands in the middle. Nice wide span. Oh, didn't help me there. 1, 2. And then it's going to be, like I said, the base is going to be 4 by 4. So this is going to run back 4 centimeters. One of the things you can do is you can run a continuous line really lightly, back on an angle like that, come in and then measure 4 centimeters, mark it. Same here, 4 centimeters. Remember, going through the corners of the squares. Let me just roll the line first, nice and light, past 4 centimeters, then measure it, mark it, and there we go. I'll make these lines a bit more solid. Okay, so that's a cavalier triangular prism. Now I'm going to do the same down the bottom. I'm going to start in the same place. Draw the base. The front face is going to be exactly the same. It's just the depth lines that we change. So now rather than 4 centimeters, it's going to be 2 centimeters. So let me draw that faint line. Mark it, my 45-degree line, nice and light. Mark it. Okay, so there's my cabinet triangular prism. Finally, we're going to do a staircase. And you're going to start by coming along 4. Oh, oops, sorry, we'll do the cavalier first. So count along 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark it. The base of the staircase is going to be 3. It's going to be a 3 rising staircase. So this is going to be the end of it. I'm going to go across and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So do my vertical lines first, then I'll do my horizontal lines. 2, 3. So you see the stairs, 1, 2, 3, going up like that. Then we're going to, rule. This is going to go back 4 centimeters. But you in actual fact won't see this, so you're just going to rule a line that goes like to there, and then there's going to be a 4 centimeter line that goes off there, back on the angle. One, two. Same over here. I'm going to go back to my better technique of just ruling a nice faint line, then coming in, marking it, Okay, and so there we have our staircase. Might want to make these lines a little bit darker. That's my staircase in Cavalier. Do exactly the same over here. I'll start with the base. It's going to be my cabinet. This time I'll do the horizontal lines first. Then we'll do our vertical lines. This time it's going to be 2 centimeters deep. So just roll that up to there. Then do my 2 centimeter line. 1, 2. Join it up at the top. Again, 2 centimeters or 20 millimeters. Okay, and then just to finish off, I might just go through and just shade lightly the front face of each of my shapes. There we go. Oblique drawing, both Cavalier and cabinet. Cube. Oh, we better, lastly, I nearly forgot this. We need to label these ones. Triangular, prism, and staircase. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Go for it.